Welcome to Lesson 19, Reviewing Orders. We'll take a look at the orders list and how to view and change order status to move orders through the pipeline. The orders list offers a way to view the orders in the different stages. It has pre-customized views where you can look for awaiting payment, awaiting fulfillment, and awaiting shipment, among others, to process your orders expediently. Understanding the statuses is crucial to efficient order management and maintenance of your BigCommerce application. BigCommerce automates many of the actions, such as sending emails to transactional emails to customers, so that as you go through the stages, a lot of the actions that need to be taken are automatically done. So understanding the status and what's done at each step is crucial to understanding how to maintain your store and update your customers. We'll take a look at manually creating orders for new or existing customers in the back end, as well as how to issue bulk status updates to process orders in batch. You can export orders to other systems, as well as view orders across the channels to manage your marketplaces and additional storefronts. You can create custom views to help manage your order management more effectively, and the custom views allow different users to create views that work for them. And finally, be careful when you're deleting records. If you delete orders, you could lose lost revenue, anger customers, and generally create confusion for your sales staff. So let's take a look at the order screen. We're going to go on the left-hand menu to Orders. And you see we already have one order awaiting payment here. We're going to go ahead and add another order via manual entry. Whenever a user orders on the front end of the website, this is where the order will come, unless it's been abandoned. So the order has to be processed through one of the payment methods to end up on this screen. Otherwise, it's going to end up in our abandoned cart saver. Let's go ahead and add a new order. You'll see we get the legacy screen for order entry. It takes you through 4 steps. Let's go ahead and click Take Me There for the new experience. From here, we can select a test customer by simply typing in the name or email or company name of the client. We can then add as many products, or we can create custom products, which is great for specific sales orders or invoices we might be sending customers. So let's just go and find a sample product. And let's find another sample product. This sample product has options. It can come in different sizes or different colors. So we'll select our size and color. All right, great. Now we have 2 of this item for this price and this total. Now we can edit this price. Let's assume this is so we've edited the prices directly. We could also, instead of adding the discount directly to the price, we could add promotions, which will show line item discounts to the customer. So if we're in a case where we need to show the discounts to the customer, we can add coupons and promotions here. Let's go and select the shipping address. All right, so we have this shipping address, and our billing address is going to be the same. Let's select our custom shipping method. We can enter free in here, and a cost is 0. Okay, so we have a custom shipping method, and we have custom pricing, and we can even add a custom product. Now we've gotten down to the payment options. If we have our payment options set up within our payment selection, we can select a payment method for a manual order, or we can set this to a draft order. When you select it to a draft order, you can create a unique cart URL. The URL for the cart can be shared with the customer, and you can send it directly to them for them to pay and place the order, which will end up in your order screen. This is very convenient for sending invoices to customers or quotes that they want to pay later, or that they might not pay at all. At the end of the day, if you have a lot of draft orders, you may want to create a custom view to go in and view those draft orders and when they were issued, to see if they require follow-up or if they need to be deleted or archived. Additionally, on the right-hand side, we'll have order comments. The order comments will be visible to the customer, so you can make notes on customizations, on order, shipment arrangements, or pricing agreements. The staff notes will be visible only to the staff that are logged in to view orders. You'll need permissions to view orders as that user to see the staff notes. Let's go ahead and save this draft order. All right, so when we save the draft order, we see we get the date that we issued it, the customer, and this URL with a copy sign next to it, which we can go ahead and click. We'll notice that this channel is our BigCommerce store, and we have actions that we can edit or delete the order. Let's go ahead and view where this link goes. We'll need our preview code from our store, which is up here. So if you go to view store, at the top will be your preview code if you don't have a live store. All right. Okay, so we'll need to sign in for us to continue to view the order. I'm going to go back to my customers list. And in my customer list, I have my test guy. He has one order. There's his order, and it's still awaiting payment. Let's go back to our order and go down to draft orders. Here we'll find our cart link again. And now you'll notice that we have 3 items in our cart. We have 2 of the sample item, the Orbit Terrarium, and we have 1 of the Fog Lemon Chambray towel. And you'll notice that our prices have been updated. We don't have any shipping costs because we added 0 free shipping. And we didn't add a coupon because we discounted the price. Now the user can simply go to checkout. Notice that we're on the checkout screen and our logo is very large. That's not what we wanted. We wanted our logo to fit proportionally to the page. And if you remember, when we added our logo, we set the specific dimensions. But those specific dimensions aren't being honored in the checkout page. So we'll go in and change our logo, just so it looks correct on this page and in reports such as invoices. We'll go over to the sidebar and go to Storefront and to Logo. You'll see we have our logo specified at 325 pixels. Well, I resized our logo, so I'm going to delete this image and upload our resized logo. I'm going to set it to original as uploaded because now it's the size that I want it. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and reload our page. Okay, that looks much better. So now we can go and we can add our credit card number. We can select a TIS payment provider to add a sample credit card number. Or we can select cash on delivery, which I set up because we want to accept cash on delivery. Not every store will have this option, obviously, but you can set up all the payment methods that you want. Let's go ahead and place this order. Okay, great. Our customer has been given their order number, as well as the terms for cash on delivery. If I had instructions set up, they would appear here. Now, when we go into our back end, we can go to our order screen again, and we'll see that we have an order from Test Guy again. The first order was a manual order. And the second order was from the draft email or draft order, which was sent to the customer via a link. That customer logged in and checked out, and now our order is visible here. Since we selected cash on delivery for both payment options, the order is awaiting payment. So when we're ready to ship these orders, we'll need to select them and modify their status. So you'll notice that we have awaiting fulfillment, awaiting shipment, awaiting pickup. Let's go ahead and say that we shipped these. Okay, that one's been shipped, and this one's been shipped. You'll notice that we had these checked, but even though we updated shipped on the first one, it didn't update the second one. So if we want to do that by bulk, we have to use the update statuses. So when you're working on the list, normally you can edit in line with some of the fields. But when we go into the orders list and we want to edit all of them at once, we have to select them and go to the update status. Let's say that we want to update their status to completed. Okay, now let's process those orders, and those orders are marked as completed. Let's go ahead and see what the customer was sent as far as transactional emails. Okay, in my email, I've already gotten the order confirmation from order 100 and 101. Here's the order we just processed, and this is the transactional email that's sent to the customer, so that you can see that we have a summary of the invoice. It's all formatted very nicely. It's clear and coherent and gives the theme of our store continuance on email communications. Additionally, the order status can be checked by the customer by simply clicking the link. So let's go into our next order status, and you'll see that this order status has changed. So when we updated the order status, it triggered an transactional email, which notified the customer that this status has changed. So we'll take a look at this and notice that we have the status has changed to shipped. Since no tracking numbers were assigned to this order, we can't check the status of exactly where it's in the shipment queue. But if you're working with UPS, FedEx, or other providers that issue tracking numbers, you can add your tracking number to the shipment details, and the customer will be able to track it with one click. You'll notice that we have the other order status when it was changed to completed. So here we have the order status for change to shipped, and here we have the second order status changed to completed, all automatically notifying the customer that these events have occurred as part of the updating the order statuses. So let's close this out and go back to our order list. Notice that the plus buttons can expand and collapse the details, and we'll see the size and other attributes of each product on the order here. We can also view an order timeline, which takes us through the events that have occurred on this order. So you'll notice that the status has changed to payment, and the sales tax, because we have basic tax set up at 0, was charged at a tax total of 0. The order status was changed to ship, and then it was changed to completed, and we have times that each of those actions took place. So as far as auditing order timelines, this is an effective way when you have multiple sales managers working on orders or order fulfillment services, so that you know when these actions took place and if they occurred correctly. If the customer has a question, you can come and refer to the order timeline to see exactly what happened and when. In addition to viewing the order list, you can add from the sidebar as well. You can also search and export your orders as needed for other systems. We already went over the draft orders, but let's take a look at the shipment screen now. Since we have no shipments yet, we're not going to have any tracking numbers either. You'll notice that we can import the tracking numbers and update the status of those orders automatically. We'll get to this in an advanced tutorial. For now, importing and managing statuses via tracking numbers is really for high-volume merchants. Finally, we can access gift certificates, which you can issue a gift certificate to a specific account, for which they can use the code for the amount that it's purchased for. You can give gift certificates as incentives or promotions, or for new clients to get started. Going back to our list view, we can see as we get more and more orders, it's going to be more and more complicated to view and manage those orders. In the top right hand, we can view up to 100 orders at a time. But if we're doing 100 or 200 orders a week, that might not be enough. So we have at the top pre-designed filters that will match the different statuses of the orders as they move through the pipeline, allowing you to quickly and efficiently manage your orders as they move through without having to wade through or create custom views or searches as you get new orders onto your order list. If we go into more, we have other classifications based on the status of the order. And additionally, we can go and create a custom order some of which are already established for us so that we can view orders from other channels or with other filters that we prefer specifically for our use case. You'll notice here we can create a new view of which we can define the advanced search filters, which will define that view. We'll cover custom filters in an advanced lesson. For now, all these views give you a way to manage your orders effectively. And if you're a low volume merchant, this is an effective way to manage your customers and your orders without going crazy, copying and pasting numbers and sending emails everywhere. So if you're using multiple channels to do your order management, you have to take into account where those emails, transactional emails, are going to be sent, along with the transactional emails from the system that you're connecting. So if Amazon is connected and you sell an Amazon purchase, the customer is going to get Amazon transactional emails. You may want to test what transactional emails they get from BigCommerce as you move those through the statuses. In Lesson 20, we'll be reviewing apps and add-ons and how they can add powerful features and functionality to your application.